Namaste and welcome to our channel. Traveling is not an easy task. A lot of times, you just feel down and lonely and question if it's really worth it. Yes, it is. It's strange how just a few words can change your mood entirely and let you see things from another perspective. So here I am with some adventure quotes. Maybe you need that extra push-up to book your one-way ticket. Or perhaps you're already on the road, tired and beaten up. I hope this will help. Let's begin. Jobs fill your pockets, but adventures fill your soul. Life is a fatal adventure. It can only have one end, so why not make it as far-ranging and free as possible? You must go on adventures to find out where you truly belong. Attitude is the difference between an ordeal and an adventure. Nothing adventured, nothing attained. Spontaneity is the best kind of adventure. Don't die without embracing the daring adventure your life was meant to be. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, and venture belongs to the adventurous. We are not home and hearth people. We are the adventurers, the buccaneers, the blockade runners. Without challenge, we are only alive. Life is not a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in broadside, thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and proudly proclaiming, "Wow, what a ride!" We are all functioning at a small fraction of our capacity to live life fully in its total meaning of loving, caring, creating, and adventuring. The voyage of discovery is not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Life was meant for good friends and great adventures. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. The price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. Then one day, when you least expect it, the great adventure finds you. I don't want to not live because of my fear of what could happen. There is no end to the adventures that we can have if only we seek them with our eyes open. If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun and adventures. If we all did things we are capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Every man can transform the world from one of the monotony and drabness to one of excitement and adventure. It is never too late to be who you might have been. Take risk, adventure is out there, you just need to seek it. A ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are built for. Own only what you can carry with you. No language, no countries, no people. Let your memory be your travel bag. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for nearer and and richer experience. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. Adventure is worthwhile in itself. One way to get the most out of life is to look upon it as an adventure. Knowledge is an unending adventure at the edge of uncertainty. I'm not an adventurer by choice, but by fate. Make your life a mission, not an intermission. The big question is whether you are going to be able to say a hearty yes. The big question is whether you are going to be able to say a hearty yes to your adventure. We live in a wonderful world that is full of beauty, charm, and adventure. There is no end to the adventures that we can have if only we seek them with our eyes open. It is only in adventure that some people succeed in knowing themselves, in finding themselves. The tragedy of life is not that it ends so soon, but that we wait so long to begin it. There is more security in the adventurous and exciting, for in movement there is life, and in change there is power. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Adventures don't come calling like unexpected cousins calling from out of town. You have to go looking for them. Adventure, without it, why live? The great adventure is what lies ahead. Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. Don't die without embracing the daring adventure your life is meant to be. The thirst for adventure is the wind which destiny offers. A war, a crusade, a gold mine, a new country speak to the imagination and offer. Adventure must be held in delicate fingers. It should be handled, not embraced. It should be seen. Adventure must be held in delicate fingers. It should be handled, not embraced. It should be sipped, not swallowed at a gulp. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. Fill your life with adventures, not things. Have stories to tell, not stuff to show. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. Adventure isn't hanging on a rope off the side of a mountain. Adventure is an attitude that we must apply to the day-to-day obstacles in life. Thank you for listening to us.